The Community Safety and Wellbeing Plan for York Region is a long-term tool that focuses on social development and prevention approaches to enhance safety and well-being through proactive, targeted, community-driven actions.
The region is a partner. We're a partner. We're part of the community. We're an extension of the community. And the best way to find out what the community wants is to be in the community, to engage, to ask questions, to hear where some of the gaps in services are.
Implementation of the Community Safety and Wellbeing Plan is well underway in York Region. Community action tables, which were established in this first iteration of the plan in Northern Georgina, South Central Markham, Central Newmarket, and South Central Richmond Hill, bring residents, organizations, and community partners together to address priority risks affecting safety and well-being, like mental health, housing stability, and employment and income. It's a place-based approach that focuses on specific areas that may benefit most from collaborative local planning and locally driven solutions.
Well, what I'm really noticing is that the residents are engaging with other residents in the community to kind of start these initiatives. So it's not only, let's say, organizations who are coming up with these ideas and putting out these initiatives into the community. We're giving that opportunity to residents to do that themselves.
Working with community, there's no cookie cutter solution. And so what really excites me is the constant learning and growing that happens.
For me, as a resident of South Markham, I'm just really excited that people are investing in my community, and so it's just really amazing to see that a lot of people are finally recognizing that, there's a lot going on in South Markham, and there's a lot of great energy from the residents and as well as the organizations here, and so it's just really amazing to see that collaboration happen through this work.
There's lots that excites me, but at most it's seeing everybody get involved, seeing the community get excited about the possibilities, and the resident engagement that we've had has been absolutely tremendous.
The plan is already bringing life to local solutions. Through the community action tables, organizations and funders are driving resident and agency-led ideas through quick action grants. These are supporting the planning and coordination of activities that bring the community together and have a real impact on priority risks.
So for me, the grant was the perfect segue for me to be able to jump in, offer some knowledge, some lived experiences. I always tell people, never doubt that a small group of people will make a difference, because it's the only thing it ever has.
I've been here for 30 years, and this is the best thing that's happened in the community since I've been here, is this program. Well, both for the employment and the mental health, I think.
Community safety and well-being planning has also made it easier for agencies and residents to find each other, which increases resident knowledge of and access to these services. This can create a more supportive community that enriches safety and well-being.
From the point of view of the citizens of York Region, they're going to be able to see all these organizations in one place, because oftentimes they don't just have one problem, they have 5. And so hopefully this will allow them to address multiple problems at the same time and get connected to the services they need.
Agincourt Community Services acts as involved because community engagement is really at the heart of what we do. We fully believe that community residents need to be meaningfully engaged in everything in community, so they need to be involved in the decisions impacting them, they need to be involved in programming, they need to be involved in design at the board level.
So I'm with York Region Food Network, and we're here with a variety of seeds and food resources, promoting all the food services that we provide in the community. Things like gardening programs, cooking classes, and ways that we're bringing community together around food. We don't do anything without it being led by the residents, for the residents.
Sometimes when you hear about programs that are being offered to your community, it's not relative to what you need. So it's nice to be able to come to a board group or a meeting and be able to speak on behalf of the other residents as to what we see as problems, what we have as ideas, and actually be heard.
Communities are experts of their own experiences, so it's important that we provide platforms that combine resources, opportunities, and lived experience to mobilize together to drive community change and enhance community safety well-being in York Region.
It's generated a lot of buzz and a lot of excitement. By focusing on mental well-being and employment income generation, as we've taken as our two focus areas, I think it'll start setting the seeds for longer-term development in York Region.
The absolute most rewarding thing is when we talk to the residents. When I talk to a resident and we hear that something that we do or something we're planning to do is really what's needed, and we feel we really hit the nail on the head, when we get the turnout, when we get people attending, and when we get those stories. The stories and the voices are always what come through and bring life and meaning and purpose to what we're doing.
The Community Safety and Wellbeing Plan for York Region is an exciting development in the region's efforts to achieve its vision of strong, caring, and safe communities. If you would like to learn more about the plan or get involved with a community action table, visit york.ca/community action.